G'day, SPARTANWILLY here, and welcome back to our Motorsport Manager F1 2021 Manager Mod save. Alright, so it's that time of the year where my home city, Melbourne, is the centre of the Formula One world. It's at a different time this year, in real life as well. Obviously, this mod's based off real life. At the end of the year, usually we're first cab off the rank, first race of the year, so a bit different. Maybe we could have the title decided down our way, down under, I should say, actually. That's how you guys know Australia, isn't it? Um, yeah, we could have the title decided down under this season, which is a bit different. We usually, obviously, aren't close to that. If a title is decided in the first Formula One race of the year, I give up on Formula One. But yeah, that is what we've got to look forward to today. Unfortunately, I'm still recording in advance, so I haven't been able to look at your comments yet. I won't be able to record for the next few days, so I'm just sort of building them up. But please keep leaving the comments. I'm going to reply to them as soon as possible. Yeah, just because I can't record doesn't mean I can't reply to your comments. I'll reply to all your comments, so please leave them down below. And yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're not already, but I'm sure you already are. Let's get straight into Melbourne today. Alright, so time for Australia. It's going to be an all sunny weekend by the looks of it, which, I mean, makes sense because it is about a month before summertime. So, in the game, it's November. So, we have started building our OP engine for next season, and look at that, our gearbox finished. And right now, our gearbox is ninth on the grid, but as you can see by the column, the new gearbox we built is absolutely mental. So, I can't wait to get that on the car. We'll see how it stacks up next year on the grid. But yeah, something to look forward to next year. These columns looking pretty full. Of course, the suspension will try and build after the engine, but I mean, we still have we don't really have that long to go on the season, so we might not even be able to get the full potential out of this engine, but we'll give it our best go. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead to practice Q1. I'll see if you're qualifying too. All right. So I sort of just jumped straight in there. But welcome to Q2. Q1 was pretty good. As you can see there, we just sort of tuned with the setup very nicely. Sent him out on a couple runs here. So Vettel's going to go out first, give a bit of time. It is a very long lap. Oh my goodness. Stroll's got excellent as well. I hit that handling nail on the head. We got the speed balance perfect from the second go. We just had to try and get the other two, but we got there in the end. That's my Audi Sport save. I remember that. I played that yonks ago. Um, yeah, no, there you go. I used to save all the setups, but now you just sort of tweak them and it's fine. Gives me something to do in practice. So, yeah, we couldn't get all the practicing we wanted because it's a minute 41 around here. So, we'll see how we go here, but there is a chance we make Q3. I should have really sent them out on the soft tires, to be honest, because now we might be in a compromise strategy. It's alright, they're not going to make it to Q3 anyway on the soft. So let's send them out on the softs. So the super softs are not going to make it. So send them out in the softs just because I don't want to compromise our race strategy that much. Vettel might make it into Q3 on those tyres. Our Ocon's close enough to knock him out, so let's hope Ocon knocks him out. Or we improve on the softs. Looks like both drivers, or Vettel might not improve. Stroll does, but he doesn't knock Vettel out. He goes just under Vettel, but just over Gasly. And will Vettel improve? No, he won't. But Stroll gets knocked out. Russell looks like he might knock out Vettel there. Let's see. Gasly's going to get another run. Gasly will improve for sure. So we don't have to worry about being stuck on tyres. No, he won't. Vettel's in Q3. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, man. I mean, it's good, but it means he's stuck on a tyre that I don't want him on. But anyway, you deal with it, don't you? It's good to have the pace. Carlos Sainz goes out in Q2 again. Man, that Ferrari. It must be him in it or something. Alright, let's see. Did the game somehow bug and let him use any tyre? Or, nah, they've locked into that tyre. Fair enough. I mean, it is the rule, isn't it? You know what? Let's just send him out straight away. There's no point trying to maximize track grip, I don't think. Straight up. We get that second run in with maximized track grip. Just lay some rubber. We're only able to get 2 runs in this qualifying session, so hopefully the first one's decent. It's alright. We're above Ocon and Norris, so track grip's not quite at the highest. We'll wait a little bit, wait till about 2:30, and we'll send him out again for another lap. Maximize that track grip up here at the top. See where he goes. I reckon, no, he's pretty much just going to defend. He's not going to go much further up. We'll send him out now on a fresh set of super softs. Come on, Vettel, show me what you got. Out lap, look at him. He's changing. He's trying to get those tyres in perfect temps. First sector good. Second sector good. He's going to improve by how much? Oh, okay. He drops. Norris takes back his spot. He isn't a McLaren. Fair play to him. Danny Rick puts himself in the second row with Max Verstappen who's down there. Charles Leclerc. And again, one Ferrari on pole, the other goes out in Q2. I'll never understand how the Ferraris work. But now it's race day in Melbourne. Come on, all clear race, I believe it's going to be. Yep, so we're going to go on soft and race trim. Oh, they're level 2. Level 2, that's not too bad. I thought they were level 1. Perfect setups. Let's go push, overtake, overtake, attack. Oh, and I've clicked off my monitor. You wouldn't see that though because it's capturing the window. Start race. Let's have a look here. Alonso, Bottas, Perez, Norris, Vettel, Ocon, Stroll, Gasly, Sainz, Russell, Giovinazzi, Yuki, Schumacher, Latifi, Raikkonen, and Nakita at the back. All right. Following on with Vettel here, how good is this track look, by the way? I mean, it's meant to be based in Sydney, and I have a bit of a dislike for Sydney for sport reasons, obviously. Not. Oh, and let's talk about the race here. It's very intense there. Vettel's up in what, P5. Holy moly! What a first couple corners. He's up in P4. He's fighting with Valtteri. No, Hamilton. He's fighting with the leading Mercedes, but Hamilton's out in front now. I don't have a 4 times anymore, so it's either 2 times or 12 times or like 20 times. So we'll keep watching on for a couple more laps. We'll go 12 times for a bit actually. 12 times just doesn't look that fast. 20 times just looks insanely fast, as you can see there. So we should probably tell them to calm down on the tyres a little bit because tyre heating's actually been an issue these last couple races. But Stroll's not in a bad spot himself actually. Vettel's going to zoom ahead here. This track looks very hilly, doesn't it? Obviously, this isn't the real Melbourne track. There's no real tracks in this game. I'd love a licensed F1 Motorsport manager. I'd love it so much, but I say it every series and it just never happens. I don't even think we're going to Motorsport Manager 3 on PC because PlaySport, who made this game, have gone bankrupt. So maybe if I get big enough as a YouTuber, I'll make Motorsport Manager 3. I'll buy the IP and make Motorsport Manager 3. But Lance Stroll here is out of his skin racing at the moment. And I just realized we put Stroll on Super Softs as well. Oops, I didn't even put him on Softs. That is okay though. He's doing well though. I don't know how well he would have done the Softs. We'll put him on the second stint of the Softs. How long do Softs last? About 42 laps. So we're probably going to do a 2-stopper today, which I'm open to change. Let's try something different today. If Vettel's going to come into the pits, chuck on the Softs. To be honest, it's either a 2-stop or mediums, and I'd much rather a 2-stop. I hate medium tyres. They just don't last as long as you'd hope, and the performance on them is dreadful. But Vettel here is going to be the first one to pit, I believe, so we're going to start trying to save some fuel as well. Let's pit Stroll, who's in P4, no less. Beautiful. Alonso stopped and he's in third. How on earth has Alonso achieved that? Fair play to him. We're going to stay in 4 times here. He can't get past Sainz. Well, you got to get past Sainz, mate. Sainz gets past Stroll even. Fair enough to him. Sainz doing bits, but zooming along here, we've fallen out of the points temporarily, hopefully. Hopefully we can break back in. There we go, Vettel's already in, but Stroll is getting eaten up. Verstappen, why is Verstappen down here fighting Stroll, and what a corner that is. I don't know why Verstappen's down there, but let's follow alongside Vettel here, who's got Giovinazzi in front of him. Come on, we can push Giovinazzi. Chuck it in high on the old engine mode. Nope. Stroll out of nowhere. What's going on with this midfield battle? Alright, slow this down. We get past Giovinazzi now. Can Stroll follow suit? Oh, that was close at the back there. Holy cow. We got like a... Let's follow Stroll. He's in the actual battle, isn't he? He's keeping behind a Ferrari and a Red Bull who are also squabbling. This just looks like a lot of lost time on Bottas ahead. But anyway, we'll give it to him. Stroll's struggling to get past Giovinazzi because of these cars. And Dirty Airs goes down the outside to inside. Oh no, inside to outside, one of them. And it's hard to sort of keep a good angle of where I can watch this from. Maybe we'll just leave it like that. Yeah, yep, here he goes. Oh, a 4-way battle there, and Stroll comes out on top. We're going to give him all the power he can just to shoot away from that little battle. Go on, zoom away. Get out of there, mate. You got to look down the road to Bottas now. I'm into Vettel even. But it looks like Verstappen's snuck through with us. Giovinazzi still keeping Sainz behind, which is good for us. Mazepin, who's sneaking up the grid as well. We're going to see how we go against this Verstappen bloke. You know, never heard of him. He must be pretty decent, though. I think he's like leading the championship or something, you know. You did get that, just a Max Verstappen leading the championship, but we are keeping him out of the points here quite nicely in the Aston Martins. Don't know how long we had to keep it up for, and Alonso's still leading this race by 2 seconds out of Leclerc, who could be on for another race win. Is Leclerc on for a late title push? No, not really. Couple races too late, but he's doing well to end out the season. Maybe we should bring in Charles Leclerc to Aston Martin. We could have a car to compete for the championship next season. Who knows? No, I think we're a couple parts off that, but only a couple parts. I think the third season we could be walking away with the title. To be honest, I wasn't expecting like the car to improve this quick. Obviously, we still got next. So we're talking about next year's car here. I'm just going off the little graphs, obviously. But here we go, zooming ahead. This race has sort of died down a little bit, so I'll let you guys go and I'll bring it back towards the end of the race. Alright, 4 laps to go here, and we're just zooming through, and we did get our second stop in. 2 sets of softs used after the super soft. I said that in the most complicated way possible on accident there, but you sort of get the gist. But this is a big result for us. If we can keep 7 and 8, that is 10 points, which is decent. With the car we have now, anyway, I don't think we'll be celebrating 10 points next season. I think that'll be a bad race. But, I'm building up next season a lot because I'm really excited for it. I mean, I'm excited for this season as well because I love the look of this track, by the way. It's probably my favorite looking track in the game as well, even though it's in Sydney. Sport rivalries again. Look at that. Up a hill. It looks great. And I think there is Where's the Opera House? I swear Anyway, what am I talking about here? We're on the final lap. Vettel's in 7th and 8th. Shoot. Make sure we don't run out of fuel across the line. That would not be ideal. But, is it final lap now? Yeah, so we're on the final lap now. Okay, cheers. Lewis Hamilton ran out of fuel on the line. Just as I said. And Alonso's actually going to win this race. That's a bit crazy, bruv. And I think he's about the 4th different driver to win a race this season. I think the top 3, the Leclerc, Hamilton, Verstappen have won one. Russell finishes P6. George Russell in the Williams. Alright, maybe we have to bring in George Russell and Lance Stroll as a partnership. I think that's a good partnership right there. Lance Stroll's decent. I don't know about next year because Vettel's sort of pulled his socks up a little bit this year, but at the end of this year. Because I think they're pretty much equal in points. Yeah, 1 point behind. And Vettel's still got a year in his contract. But let me know. I think it could be between Russell and Vettel for next year's seat. There's a couple others. Obviously, I'm gonna switch out Hulkenberg for a reserve driver. So I'm gonna look for a reserve driver. But for our main 2 drivers, I think it could be between Vettel and Russell after that performance. Where's Russell? Oh yeah, this is the drivers' championship standings. See, Russell's above the AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly. Russell's got 22 points this season. Look at Latifi. He is overperforming that car like a madman. Fair play to him. George Russell, we're keeping an eye on you, mate. Don't worry. Aston Martin will put you in a good bloody car. Yeah. So that was Melbourne. Good race. Alright, let's have a look here. Interview with YouTube. Sure. Bit of an Easter egg there. Sebastian Vettel. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Captain Obvious. He needs to button it. Come on, Vettel. Yeah, let me look at the graph and see what's the worst part you have. And I'm going to talk about it in the interview. Russell's fighting for that seat, mate. If you're going to race in F1 next year, I'd stop talking smack about our beautiful car that got you more points today. But yeah, that he destroyed. I'm getting angry at Sebastian Vettel, who's not even real in this game. But yeah, he smashed that car like 7 times this year. No wonder it doesn't work as well as he wanted it to do. Anyway, enough of that beef. Back-to-back weekends here between Melbourne and Jeddah. Jeddah, is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, the controversial new Grand Prix in Saudi. Jeddah. Let's just say Jeddah. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry I haven't been able to reply to many comments lately in the videos. I reply to every single one on YouTube. But yeah, recording in advance because like I said earlier, unable to record the next couple of days. But please keep leaving your comments. And yeah, I love hearing your thoughts on the series and any feedback you have for me. And yeah, I'll see you for Jeddah. And yeah, please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if not already, but I'm sure you already are. Follow me on Twitter, add me on Discord, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.